but Nicole is really coming to us in a really good way to talk about client experience, how to get raving fans from our customer base, retain 80% or more of our customers, and get high vibe referrals. Like, hallelujah, amen. If that's a discussion you want to be a part of, let us know. Yes, Whit, we know you can't see Nicole, but I can. I can't get her in, but we're overcoming adversity and we're just rolling with it. So, without further ado, Nicole, can you introduce yourself and just share yourself with us here?
Yes, I can. You gotta love technology, right? But I love also that teamwork, everybody pitching in, trying to help us figure this out. It's lovely. It's so lovely. So yes, I'm Nicole Soroka. I'm a client experience success and retention expert, and I work with online coaches and service providers to help them, just grow their business via client satisfaction.
And how long have you been doing this, Nicole?
Well, unofficially for a long time, but officially for almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Yeah. Yeah, anniversaries. Ooh la la.
Yeah. Happy Biziversary. Happy
Thank you.
Biziversary. Can you also hear Nicole really good? She's celebrating a year in business and she's really on the client success side. So can everyone hear her when she's speaking? Can you guys just confirm in chat? Because I want to make sure when I ask questions, but don't worry, I'm recording on Zoom. I'm going to upload this later for everybody, but I just want to make sure you guys can engage and ask questions, and I'll be asking her the questions. So just a yes in comments or a no. Yep, you can hear. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nicole. All right, Nicole. So we're kind of going to have to go rapid fire here, but could you just elaborate for all the beautiful beings who are here with us live? What is the most common challenge people have with their client experience? Like, what do people come to you for? And you're like, yep, this is it. This is the problem I saw. What is that big problem people don't see until they come to you?
Ooh, good question, and hard to pick just one. So probably one of the biggest things that I see is that they think it's good enough, and then they don't know it's broken until there's some sort of big problem where it's like, wait a minute, why am I not retaining clients? Wait a minute, why am I not getting referrals? Why is nobody engaging in my program? It's not until something is broken where coaches and service providers will be like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So just, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing that I see. And then that shines that light to be like, okay, I thought things were great, but there's room for improvement.
This is so good. Yeah, guys, just to reiterate, it's good enough. My client experience is good enough. They'll get results if they get results, but then there's low engagement, high turnover rate. They want to leave early, and then they don't really talk about their experience or refer. And I just want y'all to know, like, I've had this problem. Nicole has certainly served me to the greatest good, where I think I'm lessening that problem. But I want to invite you, like, if this has ever been a problem, I don't want to say problem, I don't like that word. If this has ever been an area of opportunity for you, please be seen in comments, because I want Nicole to come back and answer your questions after. Yes, I'm volunteering her time since you can't see her live. I really want her to answer your questions on your client experience. And so what Nicole is saying, and what I personally, I'll give you a quick testimonial, Nicole, is like, I spent so much time trying to get new clients. I was like, I need more clients. I need more clients. I got to focus on getting clients. And then when they came to my coaching space, I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Oh, and my client experience was a little rocky in the beginning. And Nicole really helped me create this stellar experience. And that's what she's going to offer all of you today. So if you guys could be seen in that, like, where are you seeing the mishaps? Are you getting a lot of high engagement in the beginning and then it falls off after like week 2? Are you getting a lot of turnover? Are people leaving early? Let us know, because I want to tailor this conversation with Nicole to serve everyone here. So Nicole, if you could, how can we all here create an experience that people love to be a part of? Like, what is that? What is the biggest? You're smiling at me. Where should we put our focus first?
Oh man, again, there are so many, like a big misconception is like, I've sent the welcome email out. I've maybe sent a little gift to appreciate them. Yay, I'm doing client experience. And there's so many more pieces of the puzzle. And that's why one of the reasons I do what I do is because, like you said, it is taught new sales, new sales, new sales, fill the funnel, fill the pipeline, all those things. And then people do that and they get the people coming in and then they go, okay, here's my program, enjoy. Or they hop on the calls. They do the things that they think they need to be doing because they're focused on giving the client the results, which is something we absolutely want to have happen. But results alone will not keep people in your world. People are so discerning nowadays. People desire so much more. People, especially in the coaching industry, have been burnt way too many times that they're like, I don't want just the results. There's been so many people, myself included, where I'm like, well, I just gave that person money so that I'm like, I feel like a notch on their bedpost, or, oh, they got a bunch of new clients in and now they've just hit these big accolades. But what did I get? I got some videos. I didn't get some support. I didn't feel like I was seen, heard, or valued at all. So that's the biggest piece of the puzzle. Oh, I'm going to cry because it just is like, that's all we want as humans, is to be seen, heard, and valued. And that's missing a lot in the coaching industry. And as much as everybody has good hearts and good intentions, sometimes, those dollar signs speak a little louder and we lose our focus. And it's not because you have, like I said, bad intentions, but we're either focused on paying the bills or got to get those new clients coming in, that we forget to serve those people who trusted in us in the first place.
I'm gonna cry. Nicole, the chat is lighting up right now. Ajana says we need desire, mutual benefit. Yes, yes.
Win-win.
Yeah, so much engagement with posting, go live connecting. And Michelle, like really giving them that personalized service is key. And so I wrote in chat, Nicole, for my own note taking, people want to be seen, heard, and valued, not sold something. Hey, buy my thing, watch my thing, do my thing. And if shit goes off tracks, good luck.
Yeah.
And so what you're saying, Nicole, is you're inviting coaches, online creators, anybody in this space to focus on the mission, not the commission. Am I getting that?
Yeah, one of my biggest mottos is relationships equal revenue. When you nurture those relationships, the money will come, because those clients that you've nurtured that relationship with, they're going to keep wanting to stay in your world. Like, as long as you can continue help them achieving their next goal, they're going to want to stay in your world. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just worked with Tiff. She's thebomb.com. Not only did I grow my business, but I felt seen, I felt heard, I felt valued when I had questions. She supported me every step of the way. You're going to have clients doing that. Yeah. And that's those retaining the clients and bringing in the referrals. Easy money, really.
She answered my questions, and or any of us here, she supported me. She gave me the guidance that served me, because like I'm a touchy learner. Like the coursework, I love coursework, but I want to be seen in my coursework. Can I send it to you? Are you going to read it? Are you going to support me in implementing it? Like, yeah, you gave it to me, But now are you going to support me in executing and implementing it? And what you're saying, Nicole, is giving ourselves in that loving service way. Yes, I'll guide you. So, Nicole, I'm getting a lot of downloads here. Thank you for this. So where could we start like a mini project? So everybody here, we've got consultants, we've got healers, we've got coaches. Like, what could be our first step in improving our client experience? Like, what's that one thing you guide when you go through your clients' onboarding experience? Like, what can we work on? Like, if we leave here and there's one thing we can do and it'll improve our process, what is it?
So one thing that I tell everybody is you want to have a roadmap for your clients. You want to map that out. Like, what are all the touch points that happen while your clients work with you? So what is needed at each touch point, you know? So there's the welcome email. Take a look at each of those pieces. Is that touch point needed? A lot of times, and you know, we want to give, and sometimes more isn't always better in the terms of like the check-ins and the touch points and the calls and the this and all the 50 billion lessons in the videos. Extra doesn't always mean better. So taking a look at each of those touch points that your clients have with you, are they clear? Is there a benefit for the client? Is it going to help them get to that next step in the program with you? That's probably the biggest one, is like having that roadmap mapped out, because when you know where your clients need to be going, they're going to know where they need to go next.
I love that. Touch points. Y'all, and if y'all have questions around that, I'll just pause because I want to make sure that this is clear and it lands for everybody here. Because I would say personally, this was a big miss for me for when I left corporate and became a coach. Like, many of you know me here personally, but like I was self-righteous. I was like, girl, I don't need to know nothing. I was a top sales producer. I know how to make sales, but I knew nothing about client support. And in fact, I used to get mad when my clients would ask me for support. I'm like, don't you know who I am? And like, I know a lot of us can be that way, but it's like, how do I set gentle touch points? Like, hey, how was that? Let's reflect before we move on to the next segment. How can I support you so this lands? Like, did y'all understand what Nicole just went through? Like having a roadmap with set points. So before you get to that next set point, let's pause. Let's reflect. Let's make sure what I'm teaching you lands. Yes. And so, Nicole, just because I know we're a little almost at time, like, is that something you support your students in? Like, do you go through their client experience as if you were a client, and do you find the gaps, if you will? Yes.
Yeah, so in my one-to-one offerings, that's exactly what I do. Is I will literally I will be your student in a sense, and that's kind of my superpower, you know, not to brag, but I think it serves me well. It serves my clients well, as I'm a very strong empath and I can easily put myself in other people's shoes. So I would go through your program like I'm a student, and I would be like, okay, this is where your clients are going to get overwhelmed and stop taking action. This is where they're going to be confused and disengage. This is just a lot of times, you know, especially on the onboarding, we want to give all the information, but we just bite-sized pieces is the best way to do things. Easy, digestible, bite-sized pieces. So yes, with my one-to-one offerings, I dive in deep like that and show you where those gaps are in your business, show where people would be disengaging, feeling overwhelmed, all those things. And then we like clean those up nicely.
Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Can you just affirm yes? I will write this in the chat afterwards. So what I heard you say, Nicole, and I'm cheating because you've helped me with this before, and you do have that. This is your zone of mastery. This is your superpower. What Nicole just said was having bite-size information. Instead of like, here's 14 welcome videos, here's the client agreement, la 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 la. It's like, soft. Here's step 1, step 2, step 3, and a softening. Because this is where they can feel overwhelmed or feel disengaged or fall off. And it doesn't only happen in the beginning, it can happen in the middle or towards the end.
Yep.
And do y'all have questions around that? Was that okay? Claudia's saying clear. Oh, hi, Tara. Hi, beautiful being. Tara's given applause. That's great. Nicole, I just love you so much. And it's such an honor and a privilege to go through this. Guys, I promise I'll upload this on YouTube so you can see Nicole's beautiful face. I'll talk to Dana. And Dana, if you're here with us, can you tell me why I can't stream? I'm illiterate in this, but Nicole, where could we find you? So if somebody is in here and they secretly don't want to be seen, but they wanted to discuss their client experience with you, where can they find you? Do they send you a personalized note? Should I share a link? Like, what if someone wants to get in touch with you? Where could they go?
Yeah, for sure. I'm on Facebook. So just in the live there, I think Tiff tagged me in the live in the group. So you can just click on my name, add me as a friend if we're not friends already. I'm also on Instagram, same name, just a little underscore in between the first and last name. And you can follow me there as well. I'm pretty active on both platforms. And yeah, like my DMs are open. Shoot me a DM. Yeah, I can't wait to connect.
Yes. And if people have question in this community, Nicole, can they tag you in this chat box? So in this stream, guys, if you have questions for Nicole, at Nicole, ask your question and be really gentle and loving with her time. She is in launch right now. She just launched a new offer. Can I share it? Do you want to share it? Like, is it at the time?
Go ahead and share. I'm bursting with excitement about it. So yes.
All right, let me see. Can y'all see this link if I put it in chat? Oh wow, it looks really big. Nicole is really bridging the gap between spending like 50K in a mastermind where we're just a student, where we're just a number. And like she said earlier, she's teaching coaches, consultants how to see, hear, and value their customers so they'll stay longer. They'll refer clients and they'll reoccurringly buy from us. Okay. So her low investment mentorship, guys, I just put it in the link. Can y'all see that link? I can't click it. I'm not. I don't know why it won't let me in there. But it's Nicole, is it $47 a month for your first 10 students?
Okay, so that I only saw one link in there. Okay, so the special I've got going on right now is founders pricing. The first 10 spots you get for 40, those people that secure that spot, it's $48 a month. That's founders pricing. Or get 6 months for the price of 5. So, you know, that's a pretty sweet deal. If you take one of those 10 spots, which there's spots spoken for already, paid for already, so there's not all 10 available, you have that price for life. And I got big plans for this group. I got pages of ideas of stuff that I'm going to add into that group. So as soon as those 10 spots are filled, the price is going up to $77 a month. And you're locked in at these founder prices forever. So
yeah. Now. Okay.
So 48 now a month, and then it'll go up to 77. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you for that, Nicole. And if anyone has questions, they can DM you or simply put it in this chat here. If they're looking for you to go through their client experience, you will do that with them on the inside.
Yeah, for sure. And I can also drop the link in this chat here too of like, I went live on Thursday, lots of deets on this community, my vision behind it. If you guys want to, I think you can speed it up. It's 30 minutes. I was a chatty Kathy that day, but yeah, you can go in, speed it up if you want to hear like all my vision and mission behind this community that I'm
Mm.
so excited for.
Yes, please share the video. This is such a great mission, and it's an honor to witness you in this. And y'all, before we got on this call, Nicole was celebrating. She had 3 people inquiring in her DMs, like, hey, we want to learn more. And I just want to invite all of you here. Like, the only reason Nicole has inquiries or has this space where people want this level of mentorship at a low cost is because she's really servicing her people. People are talking about her profound gifts, myself included. I just did. Nicole did help me 3 years ago, as you remember. I was a mess. And now she's in my space and she's helping me develop it and making me a better leader or supporting me to be a better leader. And she's offering herself in a really good way. So if you feel this could be the bridging of the gap for your client experience, and you're really looking to go deeper, wider with your clients, follow Nicole, shoot her a note, ask her a question here. And Nicole, is there any final thoughts you want to leave us in this community before we adjourn our our discussion?
Oh gosh, so many thoughts. But it all really does boil down to the relationships equal revenue. When you focus on that, and you talk about it a lot, Tiff, too, where it's like coming from a place of service. You come from that place of service. You come from a place of, I want to create genuine relationships with the people that I bring into my world. The rest just actually falls into place. And you really don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to make those radical changes in your business. As much as some would like to say different, but and sometimes too with the client experience, sometimes it's just those tiniest little changes that you make can make a world of difference to unlock those doors to retain more clients and get more referrals.
Tiny shifts for the big outcomes. I love that. Nicole, it was an honor to host this discussion. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see your face, but I'll upload it on YouTube and I'll drop it in here later. Guys, just show Nicole some love. It is really hard to come on in front of strangers. It's really hard to put ourselves out there. Like, for $48, she's going to support us in this way. If you're called in that way, definitely take her up on that offer. But if you're not, that's okay too. Keep coming back, follow her. We'll see you again next week. We have some special interviews popping the next few weeks. But y'all, just show Nicole some love. Drop a message here of your greatest takeaway from this discussion. Show her some gratitude in what she just dropped for us. And we will see you next week. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
Stay on Zoom though. Hold on. Okay, I think I ended. Girl, thank you for being you and just rolling with that. Like, wait, let me not record. Hold on.